to say I'm not fond of going to the gym now, but if I'd lived in Roman times, don't think so. Scott has 64, Helen has 23 at the moment. Time for another numbers round. This time, Helen, it's you to pick them.
I'll try an inverted T, please.
Thank you, Helen. We'll go from here, so one from the top, and these 5 small for an inverted T. So for this round, the numbers are 10, 6, 4, 1, 3, and the large one this time, 50. And the target to reach, 227.
30 seconds to reach 227. Two 227 then. Scott?
227.
Helen?
227.
OK, Scott, let's hear your version this time, please.
50 plus 6.
50 plus 6 is 56.
Times 4.
Times 4 for 224.
And add 3.
And add 3, 227.
Helen, same way?
No, different way. I said 50 times 4.
50 times 4 for 200.
And then I said 10 minus 1.
Gives you 9.
And times 3.
Gives you the 27. Brilliant. 227.
Very good. Well done, both of you. Scott moves on to 74 and Helen on 33. Here's another teaser for you. The words this time are sad diner. Sad diner. And the clue, the sad diner was squashed in eating his fish. The sad diner was squashed in eating his fish. The sad diner was squashed in eating his fish. He was sardined, in other words. Scott Gillies is our returning champion. He's bidding to become an octa-champ, 7 wins under his belt. He's a big golf fan who's coming down the last at the moment, isn't he? Because he's on 74. Helen, our challenger, Helen Engelbrecht's on 33. Scott, it's your pick of letters.
Another consonant, please, Rachel.
Thank you, Scott. D.
And another.
S.
And another.
W.
And a vowel, please.
I.
And another.
E.
And a third, please.
Another E.
And a consonant.
M.
And a vowel.
I.
And a consonant, please.
And the last one, R.
And your 30 seconds starts now. Helen, what did you make of that?
Just 5.
And Scott?
6.
OK, what's the 5, please, Helen?
Weird.
And the 6, Scott?
Reside.
Pen come at the ready in Dictionary Corner. Always an exciting moment, isn't it? What have we got?
We are very excited. You said weird. We've got weirdies.
Yes, believe it or not, it's another word for weirdo, but obviously heard less often, but you just see it at the top of the pen cam there. So it's W-E-I-R-D-I-E-S. Important to know the E and the I, have them in the right place. But yeah, an interesting one.
Scott's moved on to 80 then. Helen is on 33. Helen, it's you to choose.
Consonant, please.
Thank you, Helen. S.
And another one.
N.
And another one.
T.
And a vowel, please.
I.
And another.
E.
And another.
O.
And another consonant.
S.
And another consonant.
D.
And a final vowel, please.
And a final I.
And time starts now. Scott, what have you got?
8.
And Helen?
7.
OK, what's the 7, Helen?
Insides.
OK. And the 8, Scott?
Additions.
Additions, very nice. Yeah, excellent.
You look very hesitant, Scott, but there was no need to be. Additions is fine, isn't it?
Yeah.
Aled, Susie, what else?
A couple of 8s, tidiness, 1.
Tidiness the other, and you can just have an anagram of additions for sedition. And sedition is behaviour or speech which incites people to rebel against the authority of a state or monarch.
Scott moves on to 88 as he chases becoming an octa champ. He's virtually there now, isn't he? Helen's on 33. Again, come up against a champion in fine form. In fact, it's our final letters round of this contest. And Scott, it's your choice.
Another consonant, please.
Thank you, Scott. R.
And another.
T.
And a vowel.
E.
And another.
U.
And another.
O.
And a 4th, please.
I.
And a consonant.
J.
And a consonant.
L.
And another consonant, please.
And a final R.
And here's the countdown clock. Helen, how many?
6.
And Scott?
7.
Been the story of your day so far, Helen, hasn't it? What have you got, Helen?
Loiter.
And Scott?
Outlier.
Yeah. It's an old friend, isn't it, on the show?
It certainly is. That's something at a distance from you, or it's a geological sense of new rocks within an older rock formation. Very good.
Aled, Susie, anything else?
There is an 8 there.
Yes.
Last minute 8, ulterior.
Yes, as in motive. Yeah.
Very good. Ulterior for 8, but Scott's outlier gives him 7 and moves him on to 95. Helen on 33.